Yes, I would like to talk about the benefits. One of the main benefits is that it will help you, it will give you a process to differentiate your emotional problems, identify the symptoms, and to apply practical spirituality to find peace of mind and serenity. That's one of the benefits. The other benefit also is will help you to see problems in life as challenges, as an opportunity to grow, to develop a better self. That's another benefit.
If you worry, you don't need to worry. It'll teach you a step-by-step process so that you do not have to worry. If you have anxiety or stress, it teaches you how not to have that. If you have guilt or something you've done wrong in the past, a step-by-step process on how to release this guilt, release the fear of the future, how to live in the moment. But it gives you all these benefits on how to have a wonderful relationship, a happy life, and how to do this in a very systematic, scientific, logical way.
And you mentioned a couple of things. To release the past, not to complain about the past, enjoy the moment. Many people say, yeah, let's live in the moment, and yet our mind is just going back and forth. And spiritual engineering gives you a very systematic process so you can achieve just that, living in the moment and enjoy your life as it is. The other very important thing is having these incredible relationships and enjoy relationships to the fullest.
And the other thing we've found is that one of the things that we say, and you'll hear a lot as you come into the spiritual engineering, is that life gives us pain, but misery is optional. And that is so important. I went through much of my life just suffering from misery. And misery is those non-productive, negative feelings that just weigh us down in life and stop us from achieving what we're meant to achieve. They're the anger, the guilt, the jealousy, the low self-esteem, the anxiety, the worry, all these different feelings that we have that just take away from our day. That's misery. And believe me, those are optional. They're not only optional, we learn they're self-inflicted, and we learn specific procedures on how not to volunteer for those feelings. But we also learn about pain, emotional pain. When we lose somebody, we're going to grieve. When somebody betrays us, we're going to be disappointed. But how to work through those feelings that we have that are just a natural part of life. So it teaches us that life gives us pain, but misery is optional. And not only teaches us that little cliche, that sounds like a cliche, but how to differentiate and distinguish between them and specific steps on what to do about them. If I am deep in worry and can't stop worrying, staying awake nights, what do I do? Not that I shouldn't worry. What do I do of a morning when I start the day? What do I do throughout the day when the worry comes back? What do I do at night when the worry is just invading my mind? What do I do? Specific, proven steps. We give you experiments to try, and when you try these, then you base your conclusions on you base your beliefs on your results. See how it works, experience the practical results that we give you, and then base your belief on that.
If you would like to find more information about this, you can go to our website, www.spiritual-engineering.com, and you can find these CDs. We have a CD that is called Healthy Grieving, precisely when we apply these principles. If you are going through a divorce, if you are going through separation, if you have lost someone that you like, if you are separated from your family, let's say that you travel to another place, another country, you are separated, of course you're gonna hurt, you're gonna suffer, but that's the difference. Spiritual engineering will show you the differentiation between the pain that you are experiencing, and it's a byproduct of life. Life is not easy. We're not saying that it's difficult. Life is not easy. We have these tribulations and we have to go through that pain, but it's different when we dwell into this paralyzing, crippling misery that what it does is not allowing us to enjoy life to the fullest, life in the moment. So the Healthy Grieving CD, it gives you very specific techniques, tips to go through any kind of separation due through loss or death.
Now the thing is, and something that people need to know is if you're going through this, this is not based on theory. This comes from my own experience and the experience of hundreds of people that have done this program. Personally, I have lost, since I started this program, 4 brothers and 4 sisters. I lost my stepdaughter in a car accident. I lost my wife to cancer. I have lost a lot of people, so this is how to get through this. And I've went through the divorce, and I've went through other things, and so having the people who've worked this program. This is a culmination of all that experience, the practical experience on how to get through this and come out the other side. And let each one of these things be a lesson, something that we can learn and can add to our life instead of taking away from it.
And now that you mentioned that, honey, I really would like to say that this is one of the qualities that sets up a spiritual engineering apart from other systems, that is based on experience. It's based on what happened to Tom. I had the opportunity also to experience this situation, separation from my family, separation from my daughter. And we all find when life is great. But what will happen when we lose a job, we lose a child, our mother, our partner, when we have to live apart from the people, our relatives, our families? What will happen? How we will react? We will still be happy and saying, yes, life is wonderful, when we are living under the bridge, or when we have no money to pay our bills, or when we are bedridden because terminal disease, terminal illness, when we know that we're going to lose someone? What will happen? And this is when spiritual engineering proves to be different from other approaches, because this system has been proved in the firing
line of life.
That's right.
That's it. And it's not just, again, it's not just me, it's other people. It's Joe up in Wyoming who lost his son and froze to death. And how to go through that when the church told him that, well, maybe God took your son for a reason. You know, maybe this happened, maybe this happened. And he had to turn to find something else. And him and his wife found the spiritual engineering program and built their life back and been of tremendous service to a lot of other people. But this has answers that make sense and that deliver results. And that's the biggest difference.